In today's video, we'll be taking a short ride over to Barcelona with Air Europa on their Dreamliner. Why, you might ask? Well, there are only a handful of flights in the world where you can snag the opportunity to fly on a widebody aircraft on a short route. After filming our Iberia video, we thought it'd be a fun idea to connect from Madrid to Barcelona to film this flight. Let's get started. Here's Echo Charlie November Bravo X-Ray, the 5-year-old Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner that will be taking us over to Barcelona today. Some people have mixed feelings about boarding aircraft via steps, but in my honest opinion, it has to be the coolest way to board. It seriously makes you realise the sheer size of these planes as opposed to blindly boarding the aircraft via the jet bridge. I mean, check out these enormous Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engines. Anyway, for this short flight, we'll be taking advantage of Air Europa's business class offerings. You see, at the time of booking, a business class fare was only €10 more than an economy fare, which took me by complete surprise. Speaking of their business class, here it is. Unfortunately, it's their older cabin, but it's certainly more than enough for the short hop today. I found this seat to be fairly decent, although it does of course lack a fair amount of privacy. There's an ample amount of legroom with a footrest which can equally be used as a part of the lie flat bed when you put the seat into that position. Around the seat you'll also be able to find an info slip on how to connect to the Wi-Fi, a safety card, a magazine, a reading light, a universal power outlet, a headphone jack, a USB-A port, the seat controls, the IFE remote, the IFE screen, an adjustable armrest, a blanket, and the tray table. Alright, now that we've checked the seat out, let's get ready for departure. And there you have it, we're up and on our way to Barcelona. Shortly after takeoff, the crew come around with a quick food service for this flight. This consisted of yogurt, fruit, bread, ham, and a Spanish omelette. Now, let's put this seat into the lie flat position. As you can see, it's quite narrow, but once you recline, it actually becomes quite private as the seat almost cocoons you. All of this for just €10 more than economy. I'm really not complaining at all. Having said that, this flight is incredibly short, just like the Ethiopian Airlines flight we took from Stockholm to Oslo for a recent video. So around the 30-minute mark, we initiated our descent towards Barcelona. The last thing to cover before we touch down is of course the toilet, which just seems to be your regular aircraft lav, so nothing too special here. This seat really isn't that bad, and I wish I had longer to spend here, but with the minutes flying by, it's almost time to land. So, like usual, be sure to rate this landing in the comments section. "52 minutes later, we're on the ground in Barcelona. Honestly, this flight was pretty decent. The cabin was clean and the overall experience was great. While the food was a bit sparse, it's easily justifiable when you take into consideration the duration of this flight. I mean, after all, this flight is only 300 miles in distance. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. As always, if you've enjoyed it, then be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And here's an idea for you: between now and our next video, why not try this route in infinite flight? Thank you for watching another one of our videos, and we'll see you in the next one.